Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Gotham Knights. Hope you all are well, having a good day, good week, good weekend. Remember to subscribe, hit that like button, leave me a comment, and enable notifications. So, I'm going to quickly read those emails after doing the personal stories of them, and then we'll be continuing with the main story. I'm going to start with Nightwing and then move from there. And I'm actually now at the start where I'm getting, at the point where I'm getting legendary gear. I see there like the grade now as you do missions and stuff, it will go from 1 and then 2 out of 2. I'll show you more of this and more of that after we do some more of the main story and stuff. And with database, I'm now with abilities. What I did is I unlocked with all of them is he's just kind of like the silliest for me. I'm sorry. It's like his chest symbol like glows and stuns nearby enemies and grants all allies momentum segment. So if you playing with allies, it's pretty cool, but otherwise it's really not that interesting. Yeah, it's how you get these is you need to kill a certain amount or knock out a certain amount of enemies with like in his case with the nest one, this one, the nest. So especially at this stage, the enemies, it's very difficult to either not knock them out immediately or damage them enough that they like can be knocked out with nests and the other abilities. Okay, and with profiles, most wanted, I got this one, so I've gotten these two. And with the League of Shadows, I now have a veteran Rocketeer, an Assassin, just a normal one. With the Court of Owls, I've got a regular, a veteran, Hunter, and a Champion. With the Gladiator, I also have a Champion now. Don't have a veteran yet. And with Feral, I've got a Champion as well. And then with the Mob, got a veteran of them as well, a Champion as well. I have to admit, with these shooters, it's actually funny that the gun is more or less gold-plated or something. And the regulators, I've got a veteran and a Champion Drone Master, and I've got a Champion Shocker as well. Okay, so let's get to his emails. So this is to all of them. How much of her father was left in there is exactly it. We've all heard Bruce talk about the League of Shadows and their mission statement of raising cities to allow rebirth. Sorry about that. I just had a cough. Okay. Mission statement of raising cities to allow rebirth. Raj used to believe in that in a very genuine way, but as time went on, the mission itself fell by the wayside, and Raj was left concerned with the rebirth part of the equation. Less concerned, sorry, with the rebirth. The untrained eye might chalk that up to a would-be dictator who got bored with the desire of a noble cause, but exposure to the Lazarus pit affects your mind. Rage-induced mood swings and the degradation of morality are known side effects of exposure, in addition to extensive memory loss that we've seen in Jason. With enough exposure, these side effects just keep getting worse. If you weren't careful, it could literally turn you into a different person. In fact, several of Bruce's lawyers refer to Roz as having a fury about him during later confrontations that was absent from previous ones. The fact that Talia wasn't just willing to let her father die, but pushed him into the incinerator herself could partially be the side effects of the Lazarus taking a hold as well. Hey, I hope this isn't condescending. I'm proud of you. I know we joke about the best Robin all the time, but you really made the role your own. When I left to become Nightwing, I was sick of feeling like a sidekick and wanted to be my own man. But when I saw you and Bruce operate, I didn't see Batman and his sidekick. I saw partners. With everything that's going on, I just wanted to make sure I said that. So that's after you see the last part of Tim Drake's story. Your daily wisdom quote: the first rule of war, there are no certainties. Prince. Okay, this is just the heroic assault. Okay, so that's the emails from him. Let's just go see his. Okay, the GSTC is back. Hold on to your neurons, Gotham City, because the Gotham Science and Technology Convention is back. After last year's convention was unfortunately cut short by Bane's attempt to steal Fox stickers, rechargeable lithium metal batteries, we are ensuring attendance safety with increased security protocols, as well as security personnel from several leading companies who are more than capable of handling any party crashes foolish enough to cause trouble. Early bird prices are and then just a regular assault, so not a lot there. And his as he like triggers holographic Wraith, automatically making nearby enemies afraid and spread fear through person while Wraith is active. So I don't know, it kind of looks, the smoke and stuff looks cool, but it looks kind of ridiculous. And like I say, the thing that I don't like about fear is, and it happened while I was doing this and have used that ability, is they run away, and sometimes it's the one you need to interrogate. But with this one, you need to kill or knock out, I think it's 5 enemies with the nanites. Okay. Podcast network. Okay, you can just pause and read this. This is a large one again. Okay. Now this is just like a thing about the Arkham Asylum that we're actually going to. Daily quote, when the commander is defeated, the army surrenders soon after. Okay, let's just track.
Victor Freeze is back in his cell, along with extra security.
I don't think he'll try something else anytime soon. I've never seen him so defeated.
Without his wife and hope for a cure, he must not have much else to live for.
Oh, sorry about that noise. Just alarm, a phone alarm that went off. Okay, let's quickly go talk to the penguin. I'll see if it's not one that's inside. Club is pumping.
Oh, hi, pal. How's it going on this fine day? Night.
Oswald, surprised to see me? Alive?
No, not at all. Everything's fine. You want a glass of something?
I try hard to always see the good. And people in this city, I really wanted to believe you changed. But I should have gone with my gut.
Oh, no, you don't understand. They showed up with those Talon things. They said they'd tear me to pieces, slowly. And I figured, well, you've gotten out of worse scrapes.
Oh, poor penguin.
I hope we can put this behind us. It would be a shame to lose this mutually beneficial business deal we have going.
I'll consider it.
You see now 25 of that lithium metal thing. Okay, then let's quickly fast travel over there. Right fire. Right. Just for intersect something else is you can actually, like these white triangles, you can actually finish all of them. There's not like unlimited. As you see, there's like faction presence, freaks, and regulators. If you clear all of them and the premeditated crime, then there's actually no faction presence. So if you ever want to know if you've like gotten everything you can, just hover over it, and if there is a faction presence, then you can still find some of the crimes. But yeah, but these triangle ones, there's actually not like no limit to them or anything. This is all that's Arkham Asylum in this one. If you want, you can have a look around here. If you find any chests or anything. You can also even around there if you want. Okay. Okay. If you want, you can just run down here. And there's a chest over there. Don't see any writing or anything.
Belfry, approaching Arkham.
Received. Keep us updated.
A light's on in the abandoned asylum. Great. This place is a ruin.
Okay, here we go. If you want, you can look around again. Some stairs up here.
Talia has to have an angle here. She'd never leave things behind otherwise.
Oh, this place isn't spooky at all. I see you're blocked off there. as well. And not anything here really. And you can just follow the diamond if you want.
The League was here. Where did they go? Belfry, I got some tank here. It looks familiar.
That's some stuff Langstrom was working on.
So Langstrom was working for the League, and now Talia's picked up where he left off.
No vital signs detected.
This lab reminds me of Langstrom's back at Gotham U.
Okay, you can't run here if you're stuck in this warp mode.
How could Langstrom or Talia work in these conditions?
Okay, so remember, if you use the AR scanner,
Playing
it
with
actually
genetic markers. I hate to think what that could mean.
remember that it shows a little extra then. Promising results, however, volunteer died after trials scrambled their DNA. Physical strength 100%, cognitive performance 100%. Volunteer genetic marker group N. Strength as a result, superhuman strength of trial, but died in subsequent sonic test. Physical strength 200%. Wow. 200% and cognitive performance 200%. So he's a genius and he's super strong. Supercharged by trial, survived sonic test after repeated resuscitation. Subject's strength was pushed to the highest point of human potential, but the trial resulted in severely decreased intelligence. Okay. Blade favored by Talia al Ghul. There is a similar one stuck into the board back at the Belfry. Okay, and this is how far you can go. Experimental trials.
Why do people keep signing up for this stuff?
Appear to be written by Talia al Ghul. Key text within translates to Langstrom was too focused on the Dionysium. It is well water. It held back the potential of these brave tributes, but I have the key, a new formula to unlock a new potential. Version 2.47. Deceased M01 survived. NO deceased. O01 deceased. Photos of test subjects spanning from the earliest days of Langstrom's research to the present. Images indicate an escalation in brutality, likely from Talia al Ghul's more recent involvement. Physical trials of various volunteers showing a wide range of results. Volunteer number N01 appears to have developed increased strength to a startling degree, but succumbed to further trials.
These serums are clearly Langstrom's handiwork.
Solution compounds, gene recompressor M25%, compound Y. The concentration of gene recomposer used here is at a significantly higher percentage than the other serums. Notably low in Dionysium compared to the other serums. This formula includes an extra component labeled L. Combination of substances makes it difficult to separate and define each component without a proper lab analysis. Significant concentration of Dionysium, it likely causes extreme effects in volunteers, possibly even severe illnesses or sudden death. Mixture inside vial is especially high in Dionysium. Okay, so now you have to, how did Talia al Ghul advance Langstrom's research? What was Talia trying to achieve? So they said, I think it was N1 that survived. But anyways, let's try this. There's a sonic weapon that kills superhumans with sound. And I think the extra component level is labeled L. Okay. Did we read that? Yes, we did. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. Let's see if she went with M then, because he survived the supercharged, the sonic, and with the one that says L. Okay.
Talia took Langstrom's method and ran with it using League volunteers. Subject showed increased strength. I wonder how strong. They were conducting sonic tests in the tower here. But why? Downloading the data now. Belfry, we've lost power here.
According to the blueprints, there's an emergency panel in the basement through an old maximum security wing.
I do not want to go into the basement. By the way, anyone that's ever been on Windows, did you recognize the blue screen? Okay, to the basement. And now the question is, how do you get to the basement? Okay, apparently I need to search for the maximum security wing first. That leads to the basement, apparently. We'll back up these steps, and then... Now these doors are open. I don't know if you remember, but they were closed.
Belfry, I forwarded you some data from the lab, whatever I could get before losing power. Take a look and let me know if you find anything we can use.
Got the data. Talia's careful, but we'll let you know if there's anything good.
ECT machine, antique electroconvulsive therapy machine that hasn't been used in decades. Electroconvulsive therapy machine. Just pause and read that. I mostly read it when I make sure the videos are okay and stuff. Visitor's log. An Arkham Asylum visitor's log dated several years ago. And there is a nice prescription written by Dr. Wilkins for the patient Roland Desmond. Criminals of Arkham allegedly occur on a volunteer basis, with patients opting into experimental medicines if they respond poorly to traditional prescriptions. Recent records indicate a staggering 84% of Arkham inmates signed a liability waiver while accepting untested treatments. Multiple patient signatures are a complete match to the writing on this prescription. The paper's damage makes it impossible to know which experimental drugs Dr. Wilkins recommended for Desmond or how long he'd been forced to take them. I keep forgetting you don't have to press circle to exit those.
It's amazing how much was just left behind.
Okay, so you don't have to sneak here. I just wasn't sure if there was anyone around or not. Employees, visitors, cops, state and city officials were required to sign their visitor's log upon entering Arkham's grounds. Notable names from this one busy Wednesday include Aaron Cash, Dr. Hugo Strange, Dr. Harley Quinn, Dr. Wilkins, Dr. Jim Gordon, various officials from the mayor's office, and metahuman specialist Dr. Victoria October. I'll probably look up these names and put it in the description. Okay, so nothing this way. Down the elevator shaft we go.
Dad always hated coming here.
Can't imagine why. Yeah, well, there's a chest right here. Intake procedure. Interior checklist explaining safety procedures during inmate intake. Only has 3 legible items. Assess patient's personal medical needs, maintain restraints at all times, search inmate thoroughly for foreign objects, razor blades under the tongue, contraband concealed within shoes, etc. The rest of the form is illegible. Okay. Disturbing poem written by the patient Laszlo Valentin.
There's no such thing as ghosts, but also I'm scared of ghosts.
I'm glad I'm not there. Don't want to pick up some kind of curse.
Thanks! Exactly what I needed to hear.
Oh, I think, if I remember correctly, these doors open. That's how you get in there. Brings you back up.
That should do it.
Now all these, well, not all of them, but
Obviously Killer Croc. It smells awful in here.
That does look disgusting. I don't even want to walk in there.
They kept Gotham's most dangerous down here.
Can we see who that is? Oh, he had a few identities.
Professor Pig wasn't here.
This place is enough to give you nightmares. Goliath says, if you really want to read that poem, you can. It is disturbing. Can you just follow the...
Can't go that way.
Oh, lovely. They closed it off. Use their swords. And now we're outside.
There are lights on in the tower. I guess the League doesn't like anyone poking around.
Okay, so... I don't have... Let's see if I can get momentum. Oh, perform perfect evade. Come on. Oh, brilliant. One. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, yeah, let me show you quickly. Like I say, the bats hurt them and it absorbs damage. Gee, how many of them are there? All perfect attacks. Not one. There's one. Oh, come on. Ah, for Pete's sake, this might take the whole video. Okay, there we go.
Belfry, the League's definitely here. And they weren't exactly happy to see me.
Good. It means we're on the right track.
Let's quickly see. Chests. There's one. Okay, I'm sorry, that's where the video's gonna end. Otherwise I'm gonna like go over time again, make like a 50-minute video, or almost an hour video. Hope you all enjoyed, hope you all are well, and see you in the next video.